sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take a family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
What better way to start Outdoors with Larry Ray in his 500th show than Shelby McCall playing Reveille? Wow, way to go, Shelby. That kicks off this 500th show all over these 19-plus years at ESPN 790 in Memphis, Tennessee. And all you folks in Brownsville and Jackson listen this morning, you're going to have a lot of fun on today's show. I got 5 guests set up, all from shows past. Cy Robertson, Kim Rohde, Bill Dance, Hank Cherry, and in the last segment, I'm going to be in the woods. Now, remember, I'm not really in the woods. These are all past shows on this 500 segment. And then at the end of the show, the final segment, stick around because we're going to give away the prizes. Man, we have some great prizes for our 500th radio show. We got a hunting package. We got a fishing package. Oh, man, we got a family package, and then we're going to give away a Sportsman Tennessee license to a Tennessee resident out there. So stick around, get ready, have fun as we do 500, number 500 on Outdoors with Larry Ray in Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we roll into our 17th year on the air. And now an extended audience, not only from East Arkansas, West Tennessee, and North Mississippi, but now we're just about can be heard throughout all of West Tennessee through our new hookup with stations in Brownsville and Jackson, Tennessee. And this, of course, being the 4th Saturday of the month, we got Bill Cooksey from Vanishing Paradise here with me. And Ron Wong, of course, is part of the Outdoors with Larry Ray team and has been for many years. And I know both of you guys and Greg Ratliff, our show producer, are ready to hear from the next guy, right?
Man, I've been watching this guy since he first was on video.
Really?
Absolutely.
Was that on 8-track? You know, I mean, I can't remember back in those days.
I have him on VHS.
I don't think he's as old as I am. We're not going to get into age.
We don't talk
but
age.
Hey, recently I got a press release out of Nashville. The good folks over there in Nashville that about a new album that's out. And when I saw on the cover, I didn't have to go any further. You know, when I saw it said Uncle Cy and the Psychotics. You know, I think these Psychotics, I don't know who they are, but I know the guy in the middle that comes along with this.
Yeah.
And so we're really happy on Outdoors with Larry Ray to have Cy Robertson on with us this morning. Good morning, Cy.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing great, buddy. Talk a little bit about this album because I know you got some family ties in this. If I'm not mistaken, your daughter-in-law, and then the creative force was Bridget Tatum. She's written a lot of country songs, but this maybe has caught some people off guard. Another side of Uncle Cy, so to speak. So tell us.
Well, everybody thinks it was a joke when the show ended with me getting on the bus with ZZ Tops and heading out. You know.
So this is the extension of the ZZ Tops, right?
Yeah, that was how the show ended. Duck Dynasty ended with me getting on the bus with ZZ Top.
No, that's right.
And going out and talking about, hey, I'm fixing to get in the music business, boys. I'm fixing to start singing. And everybody laughed and said, yeah, sure you are.
Well, I remember the episode that you guys had where you went to Nashville because you're looking at schools or something, and you got it took about 5 hours for you to find an outfit that would fit you good so you'd look good when you sang.
Well, hey, look, I told him when I showed up, I said, hey, at least I looked the part anyway.
That's right. You said that.
And on the cover,
now I'm actually trying to get good at singing.
Well, well, I know when the cover on the front of the album, folks, is he's in a straitjacket. Now, I don't know what that signifies, Si, but I'm assuming it had nothing to do with your singing. It's more about them.
Oh, that has to do with the name of the band.
Oh.
Uncle Si and the Psychotics. Okay, we're all crazy, and they call me. They say I'm the head psycho.
So you've come up with this thing, 6 songs. I don't know how many you wanted to go with 6, and how many. So talk a little bit about putting this thing together through Cold River Records.
Look, that was the most amazing process I've ever been involved in my life.
Uh-huh.
Okay? For 3 people, me, my daughter-in-law Marsha, and Bridget Tatum, we got to talking. We actually met. It's a God thing. We shouldn't have never met, okay? But God arranged it. We met at Losers Parking Lot doing a charity event for the first responders and for veterans.
Uh-huh.
So we hit it off. So we were then in a bus talking and talking about, wouldn't it be great if we could just write some songs together and, and get a record label deal and then actually go out on the road and do this, for fun and make a little money? Well, fast forward a year's time, 12 months.
Yeah.
And all that is happening.
In 1 year's time.
That is
1 year's time.
I don't think that happens in normal life. To put together.
No, look, Bridget kept telling me, she said, you don't understand, because I tried to run from it. Okay, and I'll tell you the Jonah story a little later.
Okay. You tell the Jonah story a little bit later, but you tried to run from it, and then you came up with 6.
I tried to run from it, and look, God didn't send a whale after he sent 2 bird dogs. That'd be Miss Bridget Tatum and my daughter-in-law, Marshall Robertson.
They were the bird dogs that came after you then, huh? And put this.
They came after me and said, oh, no, you're not going to do this. We've actually worked for a year, and then you come up and tell me you're going to run right when it's all falling together? No way, Jose.
So you did it.
So we actually are going out on the road now and singing together and having a blast doing it.
You're on the road and you're singing.
The process of recording this was amazing. We sit down and we write some songs together, all 3 of us, okay, the 6 songs.
Uh-huh.
Then we actually go into the studio, watch the musicians lay the music track down. I was singing with it, thinking it was over, and they said, no, that was just a music track. Now you got to go in there and sing for real. And I said, well, I thought I'd already sang it. And they said, no, So it was really interesting to watch, okay, because it's an amazing process. And when we got through, I kept listening at it and looking at it from every angle. And I said, y'all, this is so crazy. And they said, what? I said, I'm singing 2 or 3 of them songs. And I said, and I don't care. I hate to say that because I hate to toot my own horn, but it's actually good.
It really is. And I was telling, when on the air, I've got the copy of it right here that Wendy Pearl, the PR person, sent me, and I told him that the Throwback Man is my favorite. Guys, if that's not George Jones coming out
Larry came in bragging about it.
I'm bragging about it, Si. I mean, because I like all.
Hey, I appreciate it.
But that was you, wasn't it? You weren't karaokeing that, were you? Now, so.
No, look, that's what I told Bridget. I said, this is so crazy. That's me.
That is
and
you.
It's still good.
It's still good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and again, we're talking to Si Robertson about the new album he's got out called Uncle Si and the Psyotics. and it's 6 songs, and it's come out of the Coal River Records out of Nashville, and they are As Seen on TV. That's number 1. Hunting Something, the Yeehaw Song. Woo! Throwback Man, my favorite. Garrison, I like Garrison. Garrison, and that had a twitch, and the Chicken Pudding. It really caps it off. I don't know how you figured out how to put them in order, but chicken pudding should have been last, and it works out that way. How much trouble?
Well, no, look.
What?
What's so crazy about that? Bridget had that song title for 5 years. Her Uncle Mike gave her that song title, and then she met me, and the night that we met, okay, now this is funny because, look, me and my daughter-in-law had something to do with the Grand Ole Opry that weekend. So we had a suite at the Gaylord Hotel.
Uh-huh.
Bridget, the weather turned bad, so I told Bridget, I said, daughter, you don't need to try to drive home in this snow since you live way outside of Nashville. Just stay. We got an extra bed. Stay with us tonight, and then you can get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, she did. So, look, we get to bed about 1:30. I'm in my room, Marsha's in hers, and Bridget's in the guest room in the middle.
Yeah.
And I hear somebody that sounds like they're dying. Okay? They're coughing and just, So I get up, get dressed, and come in, and I said, darling, you all right? Well, she turns around. I can barely see her face in the dark, but she's crying, and every once in a while I hear a little girl laughing. And I said, this lady I just met has flipped out. But anyway... I said, are you all right? And she said, no, I'm not all right. I'm dying. She said, because this bed is full of duck feathers, and I'm allergic to them. I got duck dinosaur sleeping in the other room. She said, I'm dying, but she said, but the good part of this is I've got 2 songs in my head right now. One of them is Chicken Pudding, and I looked and said, chicken what? She said, chicken pudding, and she told me the story. And then Hunting Something, she had that in her head, too. So that's how 2 of them songs actually came about, is that she's just fighting allergies, of duck feathers.
Oh, my God.
That's so crazy when you think about it.
But that's the way life is, right? Life is crazy. I mean, you got...
I'm telling you, that's why our band name is perfect. Okay.
The Psychotics.
So we got 3 crazy people together.
and you actually mesh. And you're going on the road with this? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yes, sir. We already, matter of fact, the 11th of February, we played the Saddle Rack in Fremont, California, and everybody involved just had a riot. It was a great show and a great time, and everybody enjoyed it.
You took your act to California.
Before Memphis.
Before Memphis. You're not going to come. You got to come to Memphis, man. I mean,
hey, look, we got some I think a show in Knoxville, and then, all up there in that country.
Well, you need to come
so
down.
We'll be out on the road.
Okay.
Well, we're going to have to catch you when you're on the road.
Do you have a bus? Like all big stars have a bus. You got a bus?
No, I ain't got a bus yet. I ain't got that big
yet. You're still driving your truck, I hope, or something like that. But
yeah, we're still just on the road here.
Well, I know you took some of these things, and like I said, folks, Cy Roberts, Uncle Cy and the Psychotics. You can go to the Coal River Records, their website. We've got it posted up on lroutdoors.com, my website. And what makes it really good, Si, it's almost like, you just go from one song to another, but you got some sound bites in there from familiar voices says, this is crazy, and things like that. And then you throw in your passion for God, and I think that even adds to the record itself. When you put it together, did you want those little sound bites? And the way you introduced it, it's almost like, hey, this is a show. Talk a little bit about the way it fell into place as far as you talking at the first, and you don't just jump into a song.
Well, what that was a brainstorm of Miss Bridget Tatum.
Uh-huh.
She said, look, you need to get the family involved in this, and they was more than happy to do it because all of them really said what they felt. Like my brother Phil said, hey, you crazy idiot, you're fixing to turn 70 years old, put in for Social Security and retire. Okay? and that was his real thought on that, and that's on the record.
Yes, it is.
You know, so, and then Willie said, you know, Willie, they talk him on the phone, and he was saying, y'all want me to sing? I ain't got time to sing. And they said, no, not you. Si's singing. You know, and he said, oh, he can't sing. What do you mean?
That's what he says. Yeah, he says, Si can't, and now the rest of the family can eat their heart outs, right? I mean,
Hey, look, the joke is on them.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
right.
I fixed to do this for real because I enjoy doing it, and it's a chance for my fans to actually come see me now since I'm no longer on TV.
well, what about your family, your wife, all these people? You're serious about this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm serious about it. Okay, look, she's happy for me because, look, she just said, hey, look, you make it, and I'll spend it.
And does she know how to do that?
Oh, very well.
Very well.
Okay, she's got that down pat.
Okay, somebody's taught her that and everything. But hey, we appreciate you being on today's show, Si. Nothing but success. And again, folks, go out and get it. It's a Tennessee-based company. It's called Coal River Records. Self-titled debut EP on Coal River Records. Unconventional, unapologetic, unabashedly fun. Uncle Si and the Psychotics. And we appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. All right.
All right, Larry, I appreciate y'all playing our music, man.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Tell the family hello for us, all right?
All right, man.
All
God
right.
bless y'all.
God bless you,
God
too.
bless you.
Okay. All right. That's
Hey, there's only one person in the world like Si, and that's Uncle Si, and that's it. There's
Tough act
nobody
to
else.
follow.
tough act to follow. Hey, I just let him go. You know,
Hey,
yeah,
he's,
yeah. I don't know where he was. It's not like he was maybe about reading the Sears catalog in the outhouse. I don't know where he was. You know,
or he could be sitting out there in the middle of a hayfield. You never
or he
know.
could be in the middle of this hot tub with the other Psychotics.
Oh, I have to tell you.
But really, folks, now pick it up. It's got the history of all this. He's written all these crazy things in here. The man is not crazy. The man is
No, he is
who he is. And
he is who he is.
Yeah, this is not a put on. This is,
Nope.
and I'll say this: Bill Dance is who he is. Dance is dance.
Right.
You see him anywhere.
Uncle
I
Si
guarantee
is
you,
Uncle
Si
Si.
is Uncle Si.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We're going to come right back on Outdoors with Larry. It's going to be hard act to top of Uncle Si.